Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here, and it is pretty much my go-to full glam sort of look. So whether I'm going clubbing or some sort of event like that, this is generally the makeup look I will go to and all the products that I will choose to use. Just because they make me look way more flawless and last a very long time. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first off, I'm just starting out with the L'Oreal Skin Perfection Magic Touch Instant Blur. And I really like this because it fills in all my pores and fine lines to really give me that sort of flawless, like absolutely no imperfections kind of skin look. So I generally just put that in my T-zone kind of area, and also I like to blend it down into my just smile lines because mine are quite prominent and they can stick out of foundation really easily. So for foundations, whenever I'm going out, I have two options that I tend to go towards, and my first one is Estee Lauder Double Wear. I absolutely love the coverage and finish and everything about this one, and I also love the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. And so I've got the NARS one in Stromboli, which is quite a dark shade, so I like to use that when I am fake tanned, because that yellowy tinge really matches with the fake tan really well. But today I'm going to be going for my Estee Lauder Double Wear in 1W2 Sand, and this is the one that I use when I'm not fake tanned. And right now I'm just kind of summer tanned, so I don't know, I tend to find that my natural colour foundations will still match me during the summer, even when the rest of my skin is tanned. My chest and face area don't really get as tanned as the rest of my body, so it still matches perfectly. So just like to spread that out all on my face. Just starting off with a little bit at first, and then I will go in with a second layer. So now moving on to concealer, I use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20, and I just like to use this just directly underneath my eyes. I don't really, for me personally, I prefer not really to go for the full-on highlighted look. I just don't really think it suits my face that much, and it just makes my under eyes look a bit weird. So I just like to keep that directly underneath my eyes just to brighten up kind of right where my bags are and get rid of those. And now going in with my Face of Australia Loose Translucent Powder. This is a step I will never ever skip ever. I just like to bake under my eyes, on my forehead, and as well in my smile lines, just to stop everything from creasing, and it really helps to make it look much more flawless. Every time I do this, I get powder literally everywhere. So next, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I like to start on my brows, and first up I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I use the colour Soft Brown. So first of all, just brushing through my eyebrows to get all the hairs perfectly in place. So then once it's been a few minutes, I just grab any sort of powder brush and I'll dust away all of the excess powder. And then I just continue on with my brows, and next I'm just going in with the Essence Eyebrow Stylist set, and then just using the darkest shade, I like to just go in and fill in my eyebrows a little bit more. I feel like this just really helps to set down the pomade that we used, and just helps gives a much more like crisp line. And then I just use the lighter shade to fill in the inner portions of my eyebrows. And then last but not least for the brows, I just like to go in with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Light Medium, just to set all of the brow hairs down in place. So then I like to move back on to finishing off the rest of the face, and I just take my MAC Studio Fix powder in the colour NC25 and just dust that over all of my face. So now moving on to the cheeks, I'm just going in with the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder and just taking that on a really big nice fluffy brush and bronzing up all of my face. So then for contour, I just like to take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and contour the crap out of my face. And then if it's just looking a little bit unblended, I just like to take the fluffy brush I was using earlier and just help to blend that contour and bronzer nicely together. And now moving on to highlight, I like to usually mix two different highlighters together. So today I'll be using the Chi Chi Call Me eyeshadow and the NARS Albatross powder. So I'll start with NARS one first, and this just gives a really nice kind of sheen to the skin, I'd say, whereas the other one adds a little bit of glitter. And with this one I do like to take it just onto the cheeks because I did skip blush today. I like to have a little bit of a highlighter down on my cheeks. And then with the Chi Chi one, I'll just be putting that on the high points of my cheekbones. Okay, so now moving on to the eyes, I'm just going into the MAC paint pot in Soft Ochre just as an eye base. And then you can just set that with any skin coloured toned powder. Skin toned powder, whatever, you know what I mean. So first off, I'm just going to be taking the Makeup Geek eyeshadows Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee and just mixing those together and placing those in the crease. So then I'll be going into the Makeup Geek Mango Tango and placing that in the crease as well, but a little bit more precisely than we did with the other colour. So then I'm taking the Stiller in the Light palette and I'm going in with the colour Sandstone. And I'm just going to be placing that all over the eyelid. And then I'm just going to be taking the Makeup Geek eyeshadow Bitten, and I'm just going to place that right in the crease area to help blend out that brown colour a little bit more. And then you can just keep on adding any of the extra colours that you feel that you want to build up the intensity more until you're perfectly happy with the way it looks. So then I'm just going to be taking any black eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, any black pencil eyeliner and just putting that in my waterline. I find this so hard to do on camera, guys. It is such a struggle. This is just one of my favourite steps because I have blue eyes. I feel like that black rim just really helps to accentuate those blues and greeny tones that are in my eyes. And then I'll just be taking Bitten again and putting that on the lower lash line to help blend out that eyeliner and also obviously even out the top and bottom eyelids. Also just connecting it up to that outer corner of the other eyeshadow. So now I'll just be taking the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara and just coating both top and bottom eyelashes. So then this part is totally optional, but it is something that I love doing, and I really think it completely changes the look and just ties it all together so well. But I just like to take any glitter eyeliner that you have lying around, whatever color. I'm just taking this kind of white translucent shade and then just putting that right in the inner corner, kind of tear duct area. Is that what it's called? I don't know. And then when that glitter dries, it turns into a really nice shimmery effect, and I just love how much it complements my eyes. I feel like it really opens them up. And I also, I'm going to skip eyeliner, like winged eyeliner, because most of the time when I go out or I'm doing a full face of makeup or something, I don't really tend to do winged eyeliner. I don't know why, I just can never be bothered, and it's just so much of a hassle, and I usually love the way my makeup looks as it is, and then if I ever stuff up my eyeliner, I'm just so upset and I end up hating my look. So it's usually something that I will skip when I'm doing something like this. So it's completely up to you if you want eyeliner or not. So I'm just going to move on to false lashes. So just these ones here, which I've actually lost the box for, but I'm pretty sure they are the Glam Eyes Alessandra lashes. And these are my absolute favourite to go out in. They just look amazing and complement my eyes. And then just sticking that on with a duo lash adhesive. So now moving on to lipstick. I usually like to wear a liquid lipstick or a matte lipstick when I'm going out or whatever you're doing. So I will be using the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the colour I'm Nude. And then the very last step I like to do is take a finishing spray. So I'm just going to be taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and spraying that all over my face to help soak up any excess powder, as well as make my makeup last as long as possible. So this is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you decide to recreate this look or anything, make sure you tag me on Instagram or some sort of social media. My Instagram is just Rylie Watson, so go follow me over there and tag me in any looks that are inspired by me, because I'd love to see your recreations. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!